Our last storyteller of the evening. All right. This one was really cool. Not to say that your other ones weren't cool. I'm just saying. All right. What is your superpower? Our next storyteller said, owning a room. Yes. Yeah, she's gonna own this room right now. Please give it up for Lachi.
So as an American-born daughter of proud Nigerian immigrants, I was shoved off into the world with my father's words constantly in my head. In order to beat the white man at his game, never show weakness and be a doctor. So I went off into the world, always really hiding any of my weaknesses and really not needing anybody's help, definitely not wanting to be anyone's burden, and just always having things handled. Okay, so 99th Street, Harlem, 2016, bright sunny day. I wake up and I open my eyes to find that I'm underwater. Only I'm not actually underwater, it's just that my vision is so blurry that I cannot see a thing. I woke up blind. And not just blind, I mean blind. And my first thought is, I'm blind! And in my blind panic, I call up my partner. I call him up and I go, hey, how are you? So I woke up blind, and not just blind, but blind. And his first reaction is, do something, go to the hospital. I'm like, but I'm blind. And he's like, no, okay, just stay there, don't move, don't do a thing. And I'm like, all right. Then I get into let's calm him down mode. So I'm calming him down, and he's like, yeah, don't do this. I'll be right there in 3 hours when I'm on lunch. Just don't do anything. And I'm like, no, don't go to the hospital. I won't go to the hospital. Don't do anything. I know you. I'm not going to do anything. So I hang up, and I'm like, okay, how do I get to this hospital? So there's a hospital on 14th. I'm on 99th. And so I'm like, all right, let's make the trek. We can do this. Like, are you kidding me? I'm me. I don't need anything. So I begin my trek, because you know what? All the women independent. Can I get an amen? So I start my trek, and I'm going down the stairs using the banister. I go down my 5th floor walk up, and I mean, we know how stairs work. So I get to the bottom, and I get outside. Bright sunny day. We've got the playground is on the left, the banister lining the streets on the right. So I'm going down the banister. And I get to the end of the block where the catcalling guys always are. And it's one of their lucky days, because I asked them to cross the street with me and give them 10 fake digits at the end of it. They walk me to the sort of like bodega on the corner, which is right by the train station. And I asked the bodega owner, can you swipe me in? And he's like, you know what, yeah. But like a proud New York store owner, he's like, if you buy something. So I say, get me one of those tapioca kombuchas, because I want to have a very difficult snack. So he gets me the kombucha and he swipes me in. And I'm like, look at all these men doing stuff for me. I almost got it. I'm like, I'm 100% that bitch. Let me get an end then. But so I'm still having this thing handled. No one is the wiser. Now I'm on this train going to 14th Street. So I'm sitting on the train nodding in random directions at people smiling. And so I decide I want to open my kombucha. So if you've ever had a kombucha before, you have to like really look at it, line it up, you know, hold it at this like geometric angle and like kind of fight with it, or else if you open it, it's going to ferment, blow up, explode, and get everywhere. So I try to open it. It ferments, blows up, explodes, and gets everywhere. So as it comes raining down on me, I start to realize that I must now look like this green glob of She-Hulk on the train. Just, it's bad. It smells bad. There's tapioca balls everywhere. I can't even begin to imagine what people are looking at. Everybody's quiet because it's New York. The superpower of New Yorkers is minding their own business, as someone else mentioned. And so I'm like, the embarrassment hasn't really sunk in yet about the fact that I'm this big blob, until this young girl actually comes up to me with this really thin napkin, like it's gonna do anything. And so I accept the proffered napkin, but it's not until the train doors open on 14th Street and I step out in the glorious glob that I am, and I realize I don't actually know this platform. I don't know where the stairs are. I don't know how to get out. I look and smell absolutely miserable. And I realize I can't handle this. I don't got this. These two transit workers, they come up to me like, bruh, right? Because I look like She-Hulk blob, right now. And I kind of hold up the napkin, almost like a white flag, and go, I am blind and I need help. And they take my arms and they walk up the stairs with me and walk me out of the train station. And they go like, what do you need? I'm like, I need like a new shirt because this isn't gonna work. So they walk me to, like right on the corner there's a Strawberries. They walk me to the Strawberries, which is a clothing store. And I pick out like the closest shirt to the store, like the door as I walk in. And I kind of hold it up and I go, I'm blind, I need help. Can someone help me? This is what's happening now. And two store clerks actually come over and they just ring me up right there. And to their chagrin, I just change out my shirt right there in the store because it's New York and fuck you. So the two transit workers, who are obviously still just watching this whole thing right outside the store, I come back out and they hail a cab for me. And they hail like the nicest cab driver that New York has ever seen. Because I get in the back, I tell him my whole story. He drives the 2 blocks, I only had 2 blocks to go. He drives the 2 blocks to the hospital and actually parks the cab and walks me in and makes sure that I get checked in. So I get checked in, and it turns out I ended up having like my corneas erupted or something. It's all good now, but you know, I finally made it to the hospital. I mean, with the help of 2 transit workers, 2 store clerks, and the nicest cabbie New York has ever seen, and sweet precious little girl in her little napkin, I handled it. And so then my partner shows up. And I tell him what happened, and he goes, well, how did you end up picking out that perfect shirt? And I looked down, and apparently my shirt said, even on my worst day, I'm still killing it.